Hi everybody, Angie here, coming on to do the weekly Marguerite Miller Collage Challenge with you guys. We are on week 36. We're gonna get right into this because I don't know, I haven't done any prepping for this one. I just have my pages marked in my nature encyclopedia book here, and I'm gonna go show you the pictures and then we're gonna go from there, and I just hopefully things will come together with some semblance of something. But we're on week 36 and it just says which animals and insects make distinctly identifiable sounds. Collage with those images or these creatures. Now, I immediately went to my nature book, my nature encyclopedia here, because they just have some really beautiful images and they're colorful. I like the weight of the paper, and I just love when I can pull this out and do some cutting and creating and collaging with this book. Okay, just look at that. I think I've showed this to you once or twice before, but I don't get a chance to use it too often, but they've got some just beautiful pages. Okay, and it just goes over an array of things with these subjects. But anyway, I'm going to go over my favorite animal is the elephant. Okay, so that's what I immediately thought of when this prompt was read. And I guess they have distinct sounds. You know, they you know, the way they blow their horn and just their size and the massiveness of them. I'm sure, you know, they have their own, you know, they don't crick and creak and do things like bugs and, you know, hiss like a snake. I thought of a snake at first, but I'm just really fond of elephants. So I went to this book and looked up the elephant portion, and there's not very many, only this little image of them kind of being playful and cooling down in this water puddle here, this water pond. So I'm going to fussy cut this out, and it does carry over to the second page, so hopefully I can get a good cut out of that. Okay, and then I've marked a few other pages. I like that scene here, maybe for some background. I just like the color. Not necessarily now when I'm doing this, guys, keep in mind that the images that I'm choosing go together, but I'm just going because they're pleasing to me and I like the color of them. Okay, so I thought about possibly this, and I just have some pages marked. And then in reading, they say that back billions of years ago, what have you, that the elephant was related to the woolly mammoth. So when I saw this page, I thought maybe I can cut him out or them out and use those. Okay, so let me keep my pages marked. So then with that, I kept going, and I like this page. I just like this page, but it has little indentations of some information blocks in it. So possibly that page. And then I love that sky image too. So I need something for the top of my picture. So maybe that page as well. Okay, so those are what I'm going to work with. I'm going to try and cut those out. I'm going to use, now I do have my notebook that I normally do my Marguerite Miller collage challenges in, but I think that's going to be hard to, kind of difficult to maneuver and work with. So I just brought in a piece of 8.5 by 11 piece of blank paper just to use for the format. So I don't want to exceed that size because of all the pages that I have marked. I don't know how much space I'm going to need or it's going to consume. Okay, so with that being said, let's get started. How is everybody today? I hope everybody is good and in good spirits. I'm doing good. Now, I definitely want to use the elephants. Okay, so I wish it was the middle of a signature, then it would come out really nicely, but it's not. So I am just going to have to cut and hope for the best. I'm just going to try and keep as close to the middle there as I can. Not too bad. Okay, I definitely want to use that one. think I definitely want to use the mammoth just because they are related or somehow related. And I think it says there somewhere that they're related in this. I think that's where I read that or remember it from school. I don't know. Anyway, that's going to take too much time. Okay, so let's cut this one. I think I could just tear this one out. Okay, I want to use that. I do like that one, except these text blocks are bothering me. Maybe I should go with this one. Yeah, I like the colors on that. I think I'm going to go with this one. All right, so let's try and cut this one out. Voila. Okay, we'll start there, and if I need to come back and bring in anything else, I will do that. Okay, so let's see. And I hope this doesn't get too boring for you guys while I'm doing my fussy cutting. I'll try and be quick about it. But, yeah, what can we chit-chat about? Let's chit-chat about the fact that it's September already. Are you kidding me? I am seriously saddened by the fact that summer's, you know, practically gone. I mean, yes, we're still going to have some nice days and fall days. I love fall, but I don't know. It's just the idea of no more shorts and tank tops, and you got to pull out the boots and gloves and the hats. Got to sneeze coming. Excuse me. You know, and the shoveling the snow and the driving and that's the bad part, driving in it. You know, I do look forward to the cold weather only because I can start using my oven more frequently, and the recipes and things that we can cook, and the soups and the stews and, you know, things like that where you're gonna have your oven on and do baking and stuff like that. Because I don't do a lot of that in the summer, of course, because it's just too hot. But I don't know. I'm just rambling, just passing time. But yeah, I'm kind of sad. And then we have our back patio that we spend most of our time at, a lot of our time, should I say, during the summer and the nicer days. But you know, at the winter time, you know, which we'll probably do by the end of September, depending on the weather here, because it could come on pretty quick sometimes here in Colorado. But we pack up everything. We get all the patio furniture, we cover it, we cover up the grill, we cover up all the furniture out there, we wrap up the rugs, roll those up, and we put everything in a, you know, a nice little, you know, a pile, and then we cover everything up with a nice heavy-duty tarp for the winter. And it stays that way until, you know, until spring. So we're, you know, kind of unable to really enjoy our back patio for 6 months. So that's a job in itself, getting all that covered and taken care of. But our dog likes the snow. So that's a good thing. It's upside. I don't know. It's good and it's bad, I guess, you know, for everyone. Everyone has their reasons why they love a particular season and why they dislike it. So mainly for me, it's just the shoveling of the snow and the driving, you know. We still have a little time to go, but I know it's going to come quick. So, I mean, Colorado weather, it could change on a dime. 1 minute we have sunshine, and 15 minutes later we're having a blizzard. And that is no lie. Colorado weather is just crazy. I'm going to hold on to those little guys just in case I need them for fillers. I can cut them out real quickly, or hopefully quickly. All right, so since he's got the edge on the edge of the page, he definitely is going to have to go over here. Okay, so I want this whole scene of these elephants. And I was looking through my book and tried to find some pages with some good scenery of, you know, greenery and forests and trees and such like that. But they were all just kind of covered with this type of information and nothing that was really appealing and caught my eye. And I really didn't want to go and, you know, do some searching like on Pinterest or have to purchase something over on Etsy just for this collage. I'm trying to get away from that. It's just so easy to do, like, oh, you think of something, oh, that would look really cute, and you may not have that image, you know, so you hop on the internet and try to find something and, you know, download and print, and, you know, we just got to use what we've got and come up with something as, you know, as appealing as we can. You know, it's not about, these collages aren't meant to stress us out. They're meant to, you know, free us and make things easier and, you know, and fun. So I'm trying to embrace that a little bit more. For a little while I was, I don't know, get kind of stressed out sometimes. Oh, I don't have what I need, but I think for the most part I come up with some decent pieces. And I just don't like that straight edge, so I'll ink it, I guess, but I'm just going to do a tear, so whatever I put up next to it, it just won't be so darn straight. I'm just going to do a wiggly tear there and come in. There we go. So this one's going to have to go in this corner, so that's good. That's nice and full, or we can bring them in closer together if we want. We don't have to fill the page. I just don't want to exceed that. Okay, so then I was thinking this for the top portion of the page, and just do like a rough tear. We'll go around that little thing there. So we can use that. And do the same here. Okay. Okay, and then that goes with that, and that's almost perfect. It will fill the page, the top portion. Okay, so let's see. I need something as a background, though. That's what I was thinking. So let me bring my book back in. See, and I may have to bring in, I don't know. Oh, I didn't bring in the other portion of this page either, did I? Maybe we could bring him up here. I gotta finish cutting this out. That's what I'm missing. I thought it was bigger. See, I get to talking and I lose focus of what I'm doing sometimes. Sorry about that. I did say I wanted this whole image. And just a squiggly there. Normally, when I have a lot of fussy cutting to do, I try to do some prepping prior to video time, but I just really wasn't sure what I wanted to use. I thought about snakes. I thought about bees. I thought about an ant. A fly. I cannot stand flies. They're buzzing. They're buzzing. Ugh. So I thought about them. And Not about the monkeys with their screeching and, you know, there's a lot of birds out there that make distinctive sounds. There's just so many things to choose from, but I figured, you know what? I'm gonna go with my favorite animal, and it's just gonna be what it is. And normally I would take more time with my fussy cutting, but I'm just really trying to get this done for you guys, okay? In the time allowed, so I hope you'll be patient and stick it out with me and see the final result. Okay, there we go. So this is a piece here. So I want all of that. Okay, and this kind of doesn't match, but it's a collage, you know, it's just putting things together, and I still have these two elephants, so I'll hold on to those. I don't think I need that. I don't think I'll keep that for anything. Okay. And we can put we can cover maybe this guy up to put him. But I need something for the background. What do we do? Do we just do book page? That's what I'm thinking, just something quick and easy. And this has got a nice vanilla cream color to it. We can just do some bits and pieces here and there to fill those in. And then maybe we can, let's see, let's start there. And I don't need that all the way. Oops. Oh well, let's just start with the edge and I'll trim accordingly. All right, let's start putting stuff down here, guys. See how this is gonna look. I'm going to put him there. Then this will go in the corner, so we can go ahead and get ready for that. See what other portion we need to cover up right through here. And I don't even, it's not even important to me if the text is going one way or the other. We're just filling it in. So let's see. Don't want it to stick down yet. All right. So if that goes there. Okay, so we still have this portion that needs to be covered. He's going to cover up some of it, but not all of it. Okay. So I want that right where that is. Just trying to get it a little bit straight. Okay, so he's gonna go here. Gotta keep checking my don't want all that white space, so we need to put this about right there. Okay. And I'm just going to take this down about 1/4 of an inch or so I can be able to hopefully fit it in my collage book. Okay. There we go. All right, now let's start putting this down, and let's bring in some vintage photo around the edges. Okay. And this will go over the edge a little bit, but that's okay too. We can trim that down. Alrighty, it's a good little sky. All right, now let's start working on my elephants. Oops, I just ripped off a little piece. I'm going to have to try and glue it back on. Where does that go? Go there? Yep. Okay. Sorry, but okay. Let's get that lined up. Oh, looks kind of cute. Didn't get it quite straight, so we'll just trim up the bottom. Okay. Oh, I like that. I love my elephants. Okay, now let's bring in Big Mammoth here. So we can put him like right there. And I think I need to cut that out. Oh, I do not like this blade. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Knock out some of this here and his pieces of his hair a little bit. Just being a little nitpicky here. Okay. A little ink. Knock off the white. A little into those white areas up there. Okay. Okay. Right about there. And the blue kind of makes your paper curl, so I'm just straightening that up a little bit. Okay, that's not too bad. I think it kind of says a little something. What else can we bring in? I'm trying to think as I'm cutting here if there's any you know what? I'm not going to worry about cutting those little guys. I'm going to flip to the birds real quick. Maybe we could put a bird, some type of a flying bird. Time, let me check my time here. Okay, we've got time. Maybe a prehistoric bird. Let me look. There was some here. Just got to find them. Look at that. See, I thought about using him. Isn't he beautiful? Okay, here's some dinosaurs, and thought I saw some prehistoric flying creatures in here. Oh, there we go. But see, it only shows a portion of their body there. Okay, let's keep looking. See the images on here is just, oh, look at that. Oh, that'd be cool. That's a little bit big. Our pages. All right, maybe we can find an insect. Maybe we can add an insect. Look at that. Oh, how about a bat? Ooh. Yucky. Ooh. Keep in mind, guys, it's a collage, okay? What about we put him coming out right there or something, maybe? Let's see. Ooh. No. Okay, we're starting to get into the insects here. I'm trying to stick to all of my images be from this book, since that's kind of what we started with, rather than go into my other pieces, since I've already got the book out. Okay, what if we put that down? Okay, that's going to be it from this. What if we put him there? They're all just kind of grazing together. I like zebras. What sound do they make? They kind of sound like a horse. The noises they make when they're fighting or they get angry. Kind of do a loud scream, so to speak. And I'd much rather work with animals than insects if I can. I like to work with insects when we're doing our journals and, you know, our botanical journals and stuff like that. The butterflies and the moths and the bees and the dragonflies, but trying to keep it to the animals if I can on this one. Well, that's his head right there. Guess it'd look like he's kind of like in the forefront of these animals, maybe. I do like this snake. And of course our snakes do the hissing. So that's a very distinct sound. I didn't even look to see what kind of snake this was. Python, maybe? Maybe we can have him coming just out of the sky there somewhere. And then we're going to put this bee. And maybe I can find a little word element or something to add to my page, and then that's going to be it, guys. Try not to cut his legs off. Okay, I think that's pretty full. I'm going to put this down. I'm just out of glue here too. Should make it for this. I'm going to I'm gonna put him right there. I do like the snake. So we're just gonna have him coming out of the sky, why not? This is the imaginary world of all these creatures. And they're all coming together as one. And coexisting as best they can. Okay, we're gonna have him flying up in the sky here. Maybe he's going up. He's investigating what's going on here with the elephants. And he says, nope, I better keep it moving. Okay, I kind of like it. Not too bad. Wonder if I should bring in, just for fun, and just because, maybe just a little hint of book page up in the sky somewhere. Maybe something like that. What do you think? Okay. And do I want to do anything else? No, I think I was thinking about maybe doing a word or something, maybe put, I don't know, earth or the world coming together of some sort, but I'd have to kind of think about that. I don't want to rush into putting a phrase without taking some time to think about what might be good for this. But I like the picture in itself. I like the collage. I really do. Okay, I think about it and bring in a little tagline of some sort, if I can think of something that I might like. But other than that, I will put this on the other page, and I think that's going to be a little bit too big, but you know what? Let's see. Yeah, it's a little big, but I'm just going to leave it in there like that, or I might move it to another notebook. But I really like that collage. Okay, guys, so that is my collage for week 36. It is which animals, insects make distinct, identifiable sounds. Collage with those images, okay? I think we've got plenty going on with this picture. I think we've got some good color, and I think it's got some cohesiveness to it overall. I really like it. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and until the next video, take care and God bless. Bye-bye.